So the motivation behind us bringing this feature is because as NetNada grows in 2026 especially, we are onboarding companies which have a very complex node structure. Hi guys, my name is Bala and I'm a developer at NetNada, and I'm here with Carlos, lead engineer, and Kamakshi, senior developer. And we're here to talk about April sprint updates. This is a series of getting into the NetNada product and giving you guys some insights on that. So let's start with Carlos. What do you think we've done in this sprint?
So for this sprint, the first feature that we have been working in has been the node selector. A node, it's basically replicating the structure of a company. So a facility, a project, organization within a company or a business in different countries, they are all nodes, but we are trying to make a word that works for anything. That's why we call it nodes. So if you can even show us in the app, that would be great.
So, before I start with the demonstration, I just wanted to say that the motivation behind this was basically how I scaling and trying to onboard large companies. And with large companies, we get large number of nodes. By that I mean we have a large structure of nodes, network, and everything. And what we notice is that current node selector, was not adapted to the scale at which the nodes are being populated, and that could really become a pain point for new users. So now we are at our close dashboards where you'll be able to see all your total emissions and everything. And this is the place we use the node selector. And as you can see, now it has been structured properly into parents and into children nodes, so that you'll be able to see the hierarchy of the node structure properly. What else is added here is, since I said that now we are trying to scale it for a large number of node structures and everything, you will be also able to now search the nodes freely here. So now as I type here a product, so that would tell us that, okay, these are the options that might be a product type node, as well as the name is product. So that's about it. What else you can do is we can also have a different view here. Again, like even after a search, you'll be able to see the hierarchical view as well. So that's there. And yep, that's all.
We're missing a developer here. His name is Sanchit. He was also developing this feature, and we have to give him a lot of credits for what I'm about to show to you guys. So the goal of this improvement in this feature, in this sprint, is to make the waste tracking more transparent for our users. So in that sense, there were like 3 very meaningful improvements that we brought forward with how we handle waste data. The first one is about the waste stream mappings and how now it shows the supplier details so that you can see exactly where that data is coming from. So this improves your credibility when you're trying to upload data and analyze the data. It also helps you audit and track your emissions, in a much more transparent way. So that was a big win for us in this sprint. The second one is about showing how much percentage of your waste is getting diverted from landfill, and that percentage is a huge number, which really helps your company understand how much emissions you are reducing, as well as what impact you're having on this work that you're doing. To quickly explain what it really means is like to show you how much percentage of your waste is not going into a general landfill, as those create more emissions and it's generally more harmful for the planet. So there's one thing about you putting all this work to making sure that that's not happening. Yeah. And this feature just shines light on that, so that now we know, and hopefully the world knows that 87% of your waste is getting diverted, and that's a really good number to track and grow on. And finally, we made the calculations and the formulas that we use in waste, and any calculation that we do, to be shown in our UI more prominently, so that if you ever come across a number and you want to know how NetNada came to that number, we show you the formula, we show you the math that computers and like AI does. And this is again one of those many steps that we're taking to make it more transparent, and you get to audit your own data and you get that own satisfaction to see all these numbers and emissions. So these were all the steps that we took in this sprint.
Yeah.
Previously, when a file would fail for whatever reasons, we were not showing the errors to the user, but now we are. And you can come up here. For example, here in one of these files, you can see there's a validation failed error. If you click on the view error here, you can see a much more detailed error message, which will tell you exactly at what row and for which field did the file actually fail its upload. For example, here you can see that there is a validation error for a date that was entered by the user. Yep.
Yeah, and the idea here is, once again, you don't have to go through your entire file and figure out what went wrong. The app should be able to tell you exactly where the problem is, so you spend less time, debugging and more time fixing what's wrong.
Exactly. And talking about fixes, we have been fixing some bugs in the app. We have worked in the GAG dashboard to align correctly the reporting period dates with the data that is shown in the dashboard. We have been also working on the smart app loader to make it more reliable, and also some minor fixes in the column mapper.
And so with those bug fixes, that brings us to the end of this sprint. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, please direct it to our platform. You can contact us on LinkedIn, our website, Afonso, or any one of us for that matter. And yeah, and we have some exciting future sprints coming up. Just to tease you guys, we're working on uploading multi-node data. We are looking into supply chain engagements, and we are looking at creating databases that might potentially be helpful for you guys. Exciting things coming up. Watch out. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys want to say thank you?
Thank you.
Watch it.
I say thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Last minute. You said it so I don't think it could pick up.
Really?